How do you get faster and stronger at the same time? How do you avoid burning out? Stick around, I'll show you my results and how you can do both too.
Every drop of pain make the legend grow. Heartbeat banging like a war drum sound. Every rap another crown. No fear in my eyes, only hunger and rage. Writing my story on the iron cage. Late nights grinding while they sleeping out. Now I'm flexing everything they talked about. Ooh, aura so loud, no words gotta speak. Presence heavy, dominance peak. I don't flex for cloud, I flex for war. Every day stronger.
So quick check-in, today is Tuesday 21st July, 4.5 weeks till ATHX. Training's been going really well. Today I've got a push session focusing on shoulder press, and then later on today I'll be going to the running track and doing some intervals. Last week I did 72.5 for 4, and the week before I did 70 for 5. So this time I'm going to bring up 2.5 kg again, and it'd be great if I got 4 reps. Not sure if I get 5, but I'm going to go for it, and again that'll show a good subtle increase of the weights that I'm pressing. And then the runs that I've been doing, as I'll show later in the video, my heart rate is down compared to what I was running before in my half marathon block, even though I'm running at the same speed. So that's a really, really great thing to look out for. I'm gonna go smash a pre-workout. Let's get into it. Shoulders smashed. There we go. 75 for 4, done. I hit 70 for 5, gradually worked it down. So 65 for 5, 65 for 5, 60 for 6. So I'm really chuffed with that. That's actually a PB for that, not the weight, but the amount of reps at that weight. My first 4 weeks is all reps of about 5 for 5 sets. So this is my last week of 5 reps. After that first set, I then brought it down to 70 and I did 5 reps. The first few reps flew up. I'm gonna get back, smash the food, recover well. Catch you then. Okay, so I'm back home now. First of all, big bowl. And it's really important to get carbs, proteins in. At the gym, I have a protein shake there, about 40 grams of protein, really minimal sugars and fats. As does Finest, Scottish oats. So I'd always have a full teacup of this. Looked it up, it's about 375 calories. About 60 grams of carbs, a whole teacup, one of these, into my bowl. I know in my last video, I had a lot of my protein products. I'm not sponsored by them, I just use a lot of their products. It's a salted caramel protein pancake mix. This goes great with porridge. And within 2 scoops of these, combined with the actual porridge in here, so it's about 550 calories, which again, some of you, if you're on a diet, if you're trying to lose weight, maybe cut back on the porridge a bit. But I'm not really trying to lose weight. I'm not on a diet. I just need the fuel to be able to run and lift as much as I can. With this and the protein shake I had already, I'm already clocking 80 to 90 grams already today. And I'll try and always stick to a gram per pound of body weight. So I weigh about 85 kilos, which is about 180, 190 pounds. So that's how many grams I'll hope to have. So I'm nearly halfway there already, and it's just the morning. Nail that, recover. I'll see you down the ATHX track later on. It's go time. See you down the track.
Full of dimes and they also intriguing. Tripping, I'm crashing on shroomies, on acid. She got her ass so fat, you know it. That girl, I'ma catch it.
So today we are at the Basildon Sporting Village, 8 by 1 kilometres. Now for ATHX, the reps for the endurance is 750 metres. I'll hopefully be doing these in 3 minutes. So that basically means 4 minute speed. And my best effort 5k speed is probably about 350 per kilometre. So I'll be aiming for 3 minutes 50, definitely below 4 minutes for each of these 8 reps. So I'm keeping this pace. So it's basically 8 times 1 kilometre at my 5k pace. First few reps should feel okay, and then it should really start to hurt. So I'm gonna quickly warm up. Let's get into it. It's gonna be a rough one. Warm up complete, ready to go. First of 8, between 350, 4 minutes. Nice and easy. Rep 1 done, 350 bang on, 1.5 minute rest. Rep 2, let's go. 349, that felt better than this first one actually, but I know the pain will start kicking in. 4th, 5th, 6th rep. I have to make sure I don't go any faster for now. 350, 355 tops. Then if I've still got something in the tank at the end, that's when I'll put it on and I'll put on the gas and go a bit faster, but no point going faster now and then dying and not getting the times I need later on in the session. Let's go. Rep 3, 351, 351 again, halfway, 353, 346 from the 7. That was actually felt the easiest rep. Sun's coming out, I'm near the end, sub 340 next one. Feel good. Maybe that 50k ultra marathon helps build the aerobic base. I'm glad I stuck to the pace. I've got a baseline, a few weeks or a month or a year, whatever it is, do the same session, just be 5-10 seconds quicker per rep. Last one, see the finish line. Done. 8x1 kilometers done. I was waiting for the pain to come at that 350 pace, but it didn't actually come. Before I knew it, there were only about 3 reps left. So I just ran more off feel than the pace, and the last rep was about 3:37. That roughly suits my 5k time. I haven't actually run an all-out 5k in a year. I think I'd like to be around 19-minute mark, sub 19, definitely a target I've got, which one day I think I'll have to have a video for the sub 19 goal, but one thing at a time. That was a quality session in the bank. 8x1k, 5k speed, hit a PB on the shoulders this morning, 75 kg for 4. Nothing upper body tomorrow, got legs tomorrow, heavy squats, 5x5. Scores on the doors after 4 weeks. Have I actually got stronger? Have I actually got faster? I've been following the 5x5 program for the last 4 weeks. That's 5 repetitions for 5 sets on all of the main compound movements that I do. I'll show you in the video clips here my improvement over the 4 weeks. First up, we've got squats. On the left is my first session at the start of the first 4 weeks. On the right is my latest session 4 weeks later. It's 160 kilograms on the bar for both, whereas I only managed 2 repetitions at the start of this block. I'm now hitting 160 kilos for 5 reps, which is actually better than what I did in ATHX back in January, where I did 160 for 3 repetitions. Really happy where my squat is in a minute. I'm looking forward to bringing the reps down, increasing the weight, and smashing what I did last time in ATHX. Next compound lift is deadlifts. I had 195 for 5 in my ATHX in January, so I wanted to build this up slowly. I don't want to get injured. My lower back's been a bit of a problem before, so I started at 170 for 5, 180 for 5, nice and comfortable, no pauses at the end of this 4 weeks. And now when I go to bring the reps down, I want to really increase the weight. I want to get to that 200 or more for 5 repetitions come game day. Again, you can see in the footage here, on the left is 170 kilograms, on the right is 180 kilograms, and the bar's just moving a lot smoother. I'm lifting the reps a lot quicker and a lot easier than I was just 4 weeks ago, which shows the program's working. Last but not least is the shoulder press. So I hit 85 for 1 in ATHX back in January. That'll be my baseline target again. I'll hopefully move past this. 5x5 program. The start of the program, I hit 70 kilograms for 5, and I've tried to move this up 1.25, 2.5 kilos a week. I've now ended up 75 kilograms for 4 reps, which is a great increase, and it's actually a PB for that weight, for that amount of reps. As we move forward in the program, again, I'll try and lower the reps to 2-3 reps, and I'll be pushing to that 80 kilograms per reps to put me in the best place in 4 weeks' time. The whole point of going 5x5 and then 3 and then bring it down to 1 is that progressive overload. I don't just want to go and try and hit a 1 rep max every single session. It's all about building that base, building that strength. Once my central nervous system and my muscles are ready at that kind of weight, I can gradually move it forwards, but I'm not going to get injured, and I should hopefully see some gains once I try and go all out 100% for 1 rep max. If you're thinking that all I've been doing for the last 4 weeks is just lifting, you're wrong. I've also hit a 50-kilometer trail marathon. That's in the video just here. This took me just over 5 hours. Started really well, tailed off a bit towards the end. Check out the video to make sure you see what happens there. But I've also had a 1 mile race at my local running club. I've also done my interval training, long days, easy days, and really kept up my running. And I can see by my last interval session that I've just shown in the video, I'm definitely getting fitter as well. And I think I'm approaching that sub 19 mark for the 5K, which would be a PB for me. This is just a starter for how I get stronger and faster at the same time following a program. I've shown in the data that I'm getting stronger with all my lifts, as well as getting faster and running for longer as well, all at the same time. I've talked a bit about my fueling, making sure we're getting as much protein in the body as we can, so our muscles can repair and develop themselves properly, as well as making sure we're getting the carbs and the energy sources we need to fuel our days, making sure we're structuring our programs properly, lifting and running at the same time, making sure we don't burn out. That's the halfway point in the 8-week program. The next 4 weeks, this is what it looks like. I'll keep the structure the same, exactly the same muscle groups trained on the same days, but I will move around the rep ranges and bring them from 5 reps down to 3 reps for each exercise to really try and hit that power output and increase the weight I managed to push at the same time. I'll make sure for the Metcon days, for my ATHX simulations, I'm pushing the time on these, getting as fast as I can, getting more efficient with the movements and finding it easier to push the pace and keeping a high pace at a higher heart rate threshold. And then for the runs, I'm gonna keep my mileage up, keep the easy runs in, keep the long runs in as my enjoyable runs. Tuesday, these will be really ATHX specific, so 750 meters for speed. I really want to try and bring my paces down as much as I can when I'm fatigued for the run in the row endurance section. Hopefully I'll get the same results the next 4 weeks and I'll see my weights improving as well as my actual ability to cover ground as quickly as possible when I'm really fatigued and gasping for air. So I'd like to think that this is the proof that hybrid training does work, not just in theory, not just on paper, but actual practical application that you can see with your own eyes, follow my program, mentally hit your sessions, physically do the sessions, and really try and stick to your times when you're running. Easy days are easy, hard days are hard, and when you're at the gym trying to hit those top weights, really go for it. I'll be checking in a couple of weeks, what weights I'm hitting, how my runs are going, and how I'm looking going into ATHX in 4 weeks' time. In the next video, I should know pretty much what my personal best will be and what my targets will be for ATHX, hopefully beating what I did in January, hoping what I can do now, really maxing out the strength, but making sure my running and my fitness is there for the aerobic part of it, as well as the muscular endurance part of it. Drop any comments or questions you have for your training or your goals. I'm happy to help out, whether it's running, lifting weights, or combining both. I can give you my opinion, help out with the programs or plans, or the sessions you even want to be doing. Subscribe so you can see how this all unfolds, follow the journey. It might be a complete catastrophe on the day. Who knows, it might go really well. Make sure you subscribe, stick around, see what happens there. Until then, keep chasing miles, lifting heavy. I'll see you on the next one.